Hi everybody, Mental Health Monday for you because we are getting really into the deepness of winter. I know January and February are probably the worst month, the coldest months, the months with the most snow when it comes to winter time. So it's kind of how to get out of the winter blues and how to get out of any type of rut that you're kind of feeling stuck in. So there are 22 different things, so we have a lot of options, so you can choose whatever works for you. So I'm just gonna go down the list here. So how to get out of a rut or the winter blues. Accept the situation. So come to terms with, okay, this is what is happening. Identify what is causing that, whether that be stuck in a rut or your winter blues. And then you wanna start making small changes, nothing too drastic. Making sure that you're giving your brain a break because it does need that. Sometimes when I'm driving, I like to sit and drive in silence just so I can process and go through my thoughts and kind of take a second for myself. Remember, self-care doesn't necessarily need to be a face mask and a bubble bath. It could be going to Girl Fight and punching out your feelings. It could be anything that gives you a better sense of self. Be more impulsive, not in the toxic way, but in the maybe say yes to something that you normally wouldn't, like going on a date, for example. Just because I can't think of anything else right now. Break away from perfectionism, so always having to have everything in its place, always having to do these specific things in this specific order. Try and break out of that as much as you can. Exercise, make sure that you're eating a well-rounded, healthy diet. Check your vitamin D levels. Make sure that if you do need to supplement with that, you do choose a good source of vitamin D and you're doing your research on that. Get some light therapy, so that could be maybe going outside or it could be with a happy light. We've got go outside after that, just because being in nature has been shown to help improve mental health. And then heading to a sunnier climate that's going to raise your vitamin D levels. You want to nurture your spirit. So whatever makes you happy, whatever you feel good doing. Keep warm, especially because, like me, my toes and fingers get very, very cold in the winter. I am a very cold person in the winter, and I am miserable when I'm cold. So make sure that you keep warm if that is also you. Take up a new hobby if you have the time. Doesn't have to be anything huge, but could be something small. Maybe you want to paint a pet rock or something, or take up a pottery class. Stimulate your senses. So finding activities that you're able to use all of your senses. Maybe it's, watching a cooking show and then you want to recreate that recipe with someone or just yourself. Seeing your friends and your family, something super important. Talking it through with them, talking it through with just yourself. Sometimes I like to do that when I'm just working through stuff in my own head. I'll just talk out loud while I'm cleaning or something like that, just to kind of go through the process. You can join a support group. Again, support for all of these things. And then if you need to, see a therapist. They are wonderful people. And lastly, make sure that you are approaching everything realistically. We tend to not live in the present. We tend to be future people or past people. So make sure that we are being realistic about whatever situations that are being thrown at us.